In this video, I want to talk about why body game is just the beginning. Okay. Now, if you watch my channel already, you already know I do these body game videos and I always got like a weird spin on it, right? I always put like this unique type of spin. I don't have any lists for you in this video. I'm just coming off the top, man. Something that was on my mind like all day. I want to just tap in with you. So when I say body game is just the beginning, what I'm talking about is like body game is just the beginning in establishing your journey, your self-improvement journey, your personal growth journey. Okay. Body game sets the table. It's like your outline. It's like your foundation. When I say outline, I mean like the outline of like, think of like a picture of like a fit dude, right? And all you see is the outline of him. And there's nothing in the center yet, right? Because you got to fill that in. There's other things that you have to do to fill that in, right? And I'm going to get into that here in a little bit. But body game is just the beginning in the sense of that it's your foundation. It's the cornerstone. It's that first pillar that builds you up as a man, that builds your confidence, that builds your self-esteem, that builds self-respect. That's key too, man. Self-respect is so key, bro. Like you have to respect yourself. We out here looking for respect from other people, man, and we don't even respect ourselves. And sometimes you might hear, what does self-respect even look like? You might be like, damn, I don't even know what that means. It means like being mindful of what you put in your body, man, what you subject yourself to, the content that you subject yourself to. You know, if you're getting crappy sleep, you know, if you operating off 3-4 hours of sleep, if you don't drink water, what it means is if you're not prioritizing your physical, your mental well-being, man, that's what I mean. So body game, to build it, you have to get in the weight room, right? Now follow me on this, man, because I've been excited to explain this to you. To build body game, you got to get in the weight room. To build these other things I'm talking about, you got to get in the emotional weight room. All right, now before you click off the video, because I know everybody get turned off by emotional talk. People be talking about their emotions, et cetera, et cetera. But follow me here, man. Just like you build muscle in the gym, you got to work on your emotional muscles too. You got to get in the emotional weight room. And that means working on your mindset too, man. You know what I'm saying? Improving your self-awareness, improving your emotional intelligence. This coupled with body game is what makes you like complete. This makes you more attractive as a man too, all around, man, because you have the physique, but you also got those skills that most men don't possess, where they can listen, where they can hold space for other people, especially women too. Like a lot of us dudes, man, will have the physique, will look good, but we still kind of react to things like little boys because we haven't worked that emotional muscle yet. So it's really key to start getting your reps in on the emotional side of things. Okay. Learning how to pause when something pisses you off, not reacting so immediately based off of like your impulsive instincts. Somebody said something to you, disrespected you. Now you want to naturally just say something to them. You got to work the muscle of learning how to pause. You got to learn how to work the muscle of how to assess what is even going on inside you internally so that you're not just overreacting. And then now you got to go, now you're regretting it. Now you got to go apologize and do damage control. Okay. That may still happen at times because we're human beings and we're still going to make mistakes and we're not going to always get it right. But the more you can work on building this muscle, the emotional muscles, my man, it's going to make you a dangerous man. It's going to make you complete, because a man that is not controlled by his emotions is a very powerful man. A man that can recognize his emotions, his emotional state, and say, all right, yep, I'm feeling that way right now, but I'm not about to let that dictate how I respond. I'm going to take some time, cool down, and here's how I choose to respond in a more cool, calm, grounded way. That's how a man responds. That's masculine energy. All of us, we got all this content out here on YouTube about masculinity, masculine energy. Masculine energy is calm, cool, collected. It's assertive when you need to be. It's not all overly aggressive. And I had to learn this too. I had to learn the difference between these things. That's why I can speak it to you right now. But body game, like I say in all my videos when I talk about this, it builds your discipline. It builds trust within yourself. You know, it builds, it strengthens the relationship you have with yourself because your word starts to mean something. When you say you're going to do something, you learn to follow through with that. Like just now, I just got out the gym, right? I worked all day, went to the gym, and this is kind of my routine. I didn't skip out on it. My ass was still in there after work, still doing what I got to do, still got to come home and record this video for y'all. And this is not to like, you know, pat myself on the back, toot my own horn. It's just body game sets like this. It gets you used to structure. It gets you used to routine. It gets you used to doing things that you need to get done. It allows you to put purpose in the forefront. Like I got things to do. The gym is one of them pillars, man. I got to take care of that. This channel is important to me. It's a passion project for me. It's one of these like pillars that I'm building. And I'm only sharing this to say that all these things make you complete. When you're able to put your focus and your attention and your energy into something that is building you up, this is going to improve how you feel about yourself as a man. This is going to empower you as a man. A lot of us are out here walking around weak-minded, weak physically. We're just weak all around and we don't even know where to begin. Like I always say, it begins in the gym. Get your ass in the gym and start lifting weights until they're not heavy anymore. And then go up in weight and start doing it again. It's the same thing you got to do with your emotional and mental state. You got to start getting the reps in emotionally. When somebody says something to you and pisses you off, start practicing creating space between what they said and how you react. You're going to start working this muscle. You're going to be like, dang, that pissed me off right now, man. But you know what? I don't have to respond to it right away. I'm going to go take a minute. I'm going to take a minute. And I'm going to go regulate myself. And what that means is to get yourself back to a calm state because you're not thinking clearly when you're all wound up. So you got to start working that muscle, getting those reps in of learning how to calm down. Because to be honest, I used to, and I talk about this in my videos too. If you follow my channel, you know, I try to be as transparent as I can. I used to get this wrong, especially in my relationships. Used to get defensive all the time. Used to always have to over-explain, always trying to prove myself. Coming from a place of ego. My ego ran my life. You know, and ego is not necessarily a bad thing, but when it gets out of line and gets out of check, it can run you in a way. Especially also if you combine that with like, you still react like a little boy to things. I used to react like a little boy to things. I didn't have my emotional responses to things in check. So that little 13, 14, 15-year-old Bryce used to pop out, start talking shit, start trying to protect himself in ways that are unhealthy. So that's what I had to work on. And I'm sharing this in hopes that it'll help you highlight some things that maybe you want to improve on. And it does start with, I think it starts with getting in the gym because that's like one of the main things that you can control. I'm always talking about control what you can control. And it starts in the gym. You can control the weight you lift. You can control the fact that you need to show up even when you don't want to show up. You can control these things. You can't control what somebody says to you. You can't control how they said it to you. All you can control is how you respond to it. So I know I'm kind of going back and forth between body game and talking about emotional stuff and how to keep yourself in check because they all come together. They all come together and make you an authentic, complete freaking beast is what you're going to see is going to happen. All right. So I just wanted to hop on here, make this quick video, man, and really just highlight why body game is just the foundation, man. It's just the beginning. But it is pivotal. It is so pivotal, man. So I got videos on body game. I got a playlist on body game if that's what you're into and you want to hear more content like this. Oh, also before I get out of here, man, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button for your boy, man. I really appreciate it. I think y'all really enjoy these body game videos. So please just show some love to your boy. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, I got a playlist on body game. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already. I also have a playlist on emotional intelligence, all right? Check out both these playlists, man, because you're going to really understand what I'm talking about, how they both come together, man, and they will make you complete. All right, but until the next video, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.